Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we back at it. Will the Mexican community stand up? What up, Cynical One? Yeah, we back at it. Yeah, we already getting it. Will the Mexican community stand up? I'm not gonna be up here for long because they other brothers that are gonna go along. I just want to daggone come back at it. Let's go. Let's go. Exactly. Back with it, right? So these hooligans and these Vikings have been attacking blacks and Mexicans in Texas for months now, years now. It's time that we stand up against them and what they're doing. We're going to get in 2019, the Vikings ran into a Walmart. No, not the Vikings, but a Viking. One Viking ran into a Walmart in El Paso, Texas, and unalived 22 people. He did this in 2019. They are just doing his sentencing or putting him in jail in 2025. They want Carmelo Anthony in jail right now. What up, Apocalyptic Awakening? Apocalyptic Awakening, what's up? Carmelo Anthony in jail right now. But yet, a young white man was able to delete 22 Hispanic, no, 22 Mexican at a Walmart, and they are sentencing him, and he was able to take a plea with no death penalty. They wanted Carmelo Anthony to receive the death penalty, but the El Paso Walmart shooter will not receive the death penalty. He took a AR-15 and unalived people, and he will not receive the deletion penalty. He will not receive the deletion penalty. We're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into it right quick. Hold on. We're gonna go into it right quick. We're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into it, right? Before we get into the legal proceedings, we're gonna go into it. This was a black man at that Walmart when the El Paso shooter came in.
Busting guns in Walmart right now. AK, somebody's got shot.
We've bleeped the profanity, but you can only the mind of 26-year-old Army Specialist Alden Hall. He says he was standing in the produce aisle near one of the exits, heard the gunfire, ran toward the door, and saw the gunman lift his weapon and smirk when you turned and took off.
Now they worried about Austin, then they worried about Carmelo Anthony having a knife at a track meet, but they got a whole AR-15 in Walmart. Whole AR-15 in Walmart. Dumping. Dropping people off. Dropping people off. dropping people off.
How quickly after that did you hear gunfire?
Approximately 4 seconds after, and hit the guy next to me.
How close was the man next to you?
Within arm's length.
Did he survive?
The first shot, yes, but not the second shot.
He took cover between the aisles of food. He turned back to help, but he realized it was too late.
It was fight or flight at that time. I just had to leave because I knew he was gone.
He says he bolted for the closest emergency exit. Other people were hiding under tables as bullets flew by them. Once outside, Hall says people were frozen in place, trying to keep calm. Others were attending to the wounded.
They were being taken out in the carts. It was like back to back to back.
Prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty for 21-year-old Patrick Crucius, seen here in surveillance photos walking into the Walmart with a rifle in hand. In a racist manifesto he allegedly wrote, Crucius expressed support for the Christchurch, New Zealand shooter and denounced the increasing.
You see that? The Christ Church. These are aggressive Christians. These are new age Reformation type Christians. They want to bring war and terror onto this country, and Jason Whitlock is supporting them. You right? You see that? Supported Christ Church. These people don't give a damn about Jesus Christ. And Jason Whitlock is hiding behind those Christian crusaders, right? Another white aggressive Christian crime. I'm telling y'all think I'm crazy. Look, Carson Allison is aggressive white Christianity. What Jason Whitlock is supporting is aggressive white Christianity. New age Reformation, new apostolic Reformation, NAR type stuff. They don't love God. They're hiding behind God. Jason Whitlock is a pig in clothing. And look at this.
Hispanic population in Texas.
Denounce the Hispanic population in Texas. What do you think Carson Allison just did? When he slashed and stabbed Ramirez and Belton County in Texas, said that's fine. We support you. We support you.
We're going to do what we do to terrorists in this country, which is deliver swift and certain justice.
Alden Hall says he regrets not having his gun on him that day because he felt like he could have done something to intervene. And he's thinking about next time.
I didn't think that I would need an assault rifle or a big handgun, but after seeing that yesterday, all things are possible.
Are you planning to buy it?
I think that I would need an assault rifle or a bigger handgun, but after seeing that yesterday, all things are possible. Or a bigger handgun, but that I would need an assault rifle. But after seeing that yesterday, all things are possible.
About next time.
I didn't think that I would need an assault rifle or a bigger handgun, but after seeing that yesterday, all things are possible.
Are you planning to buy a bigger weapon?
This is an open carry state, so most definitely.
And David Begnaud, as we said, is with us now from El Paso, Texas. David, your interview with the shooting.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. And I'm gonna drop the link because I want to come up here and I would like to hash that argument out with you. Love to hash this argument out with you because you said, what are Mexicans supposed to do? Start crying like for Camilo? Crying. Black people ain't crying. We setting up our defense. Mexicans are too busy for that. So Mexicans, y'all too busy to set up a defense while white people are slaughtering y'all bitch asses, right? Really? Right? Carson Allison just slashed and slaughtered a young Mexican kid, but you're too busy for that with your bitch ass, right? Huh? A young white man went into a Walmart and slaughtered 22 Mexican people and will not receive the death penalty, but you're too busy for that. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. We ain't trying to hear that. That black people got to fight for you Mexicans more than you Mexicans are fight for your fucking self. You stupid nigga. You stupid. You dumb. Mexicans too busy for that. You can fix as many roofs as you want to. You can work in as many hospitals as janitors and hotels as janitors. You can crop as you can fields. You can wash as many toilets. You can do so much landscape. You can do so much construction. But when they're willing to kill your ass, they can kill your ass and you will accept it. You a sucker. You're too busy to realize that one of your youngest, brightest children that has some hands that could maybe even box, because that's in y'all culture, right? Was slaughtered and slashed and stabbed inside a high school where he should have been learning with your ESI ass. The fuck up, Garcia. Hit that link, my nigga. You know I like to talk. You know I like to talk shit. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
Survivor is so powerful. How was he able to open up with you a horrific and traumatic experience?
Well, it was interesting because not only did he want to react to what happened, he wanted to give details. In fact, he said to me, I've done several interviews, but nobody asked me as many pointed questions as you did. And of course, I try to do it as respectful as possible. But he said that he had felt cathartic for him to speak it all out and literally go through the details that were hard to listen to and hard for him to tell. You know, he is on active duty here in El Paso. There are 3. He's originally from the New York area, and he does carry a weapon in his vehicle. But he said, David, my weapon, had it been in my car, would have been match against the gun that man was carrying.
David, I want to ask you about the suspect. He was taken into custody alive. What do we know about charges that he may be facing?
This Crusader Viking was able to unalive 22 Hispanic people and walk away alive. And I got Hispanic people in my chat telling me that they too busy. Y'all too busy. Y'all too busy. That is sad, man.
Well, the investigation is being treated as one of domestic terrorism, which a lot of people in the public were saying, listen, why don't you guys come out and say exactly what it is early on? You should know that there is a process that federal authorities in terms of evaluating a legal statute before they declare something terrorism. But they announced as early as yesterday, hey, listen, this is how we're treating it. As for hate charges, I wouldn't be surprised if that gets filed within the next 48 to 72 hours. And all of that is based on the public manifesto that is already in the public domain. And not only manifesto, but what the shooter said allegedly to police was taken into custody. There's a law enforcement source who tells CBS News not only is he cooperating, but he is giving information, not just yes or no answers. And our law enforcement source tells us that when custody, he told police he was motivated to do what he did because of his objection to Hispanic immigrants here in Texas.
And
so he went and unalived 23 Hispanic, innocent, beautiful Mexican souls in Texas because he felt a replacement theory. He felt that too many Mexicans were living in Texas. So he went out here and got rid of 23 of them and will not receive the death penalty. All right, here we go. Ban Garcia, thank you for pulling up. Let's talk about this. Let's go. Let's go. So the El Paso shooter took out Hispanic people, and you say that Mexican people are too busy to deal with that?
Yeah, pretty much. Is the
He didn't
truth.
get the death. He didn't get
Have
the
you
penalty.
have you seen any Mexican protests?
None. He's not getting the death penalty, and Mexican people have done nothing. Y'all have said nothing. Look, Carson Allison murdered Ramirez. He stabbed him 4 times in the chest, back, the arms, and the legs, and y'all have said nothing. But yet y'all are mad. Y'all are mad at us for standing up for ours. Carmelo, we're going to stand up for ours. It's fault. Y'all are cowering the white people. I know that y'all want to be white. I know that y'all are classified as white on y'all birth certificate. I have a Hispanic baby. I have a Mexican baby mother. She's considered white. But I tell that
Yeah.
coconut head bitch, you are not fucking white. You are Mexican. And I tell her that all the time.
Yeah, but
And you out of
there
line.
are
You
some
Mexican.
there are some white Mexicans, but most of Mexicans that consider themselves white are pretty much coconuts.
I know
And
that. I got a baby with one of them. That's why I call her a coconut head bitch. I know what I'm saying, nigga. I know what I'm saying. Y'all Mexicans need to stand up. Y'all got to stand up. Y'all can't let this
nah,
happen.
like uh like I said, like I was telling you, Mexican people are just too busy, man. We're not gonna be out here protesting when all they have is doing is hard labor, and that takes pretty much all the energy out of most Mexicans, man. Do you think they have energy to be out there protesting? I doubt it. And
So y'all rather work. Hold on. Y'all would rather work than protest and fight against them when they are slaughtering y'all. They slaughtered
I'm not
Ramirez, a
really worried.
17-year-old.
I'm not
You're
really
not
worried if
worried?
they yeah, because
Say
it's
you don't care.
he
Say you
already
don't care.
no, I do care, but
Let's say you don't. You don't care. No, say you don't
I
care.
care, but he already got a death sentence because once he goes into jail, prisons are pretty much run by Mexicans, and he's pretty much gonna die in there. They're gonna kill him.
Mexicans answer to the Aryan Brotherhood.
Some of
Mexicans in
them,
jail answer to the Aryan Brotherhood. No. Mexicans in jail answer to the Aryan Brotherhood. White boys tell y'all what to do even in prison. Shut that shit up, nigga. And y'all coward to white people. Y'all are cowards, man. Fuck, Mexicans, y'all.
yeah.
Why are y'all doing this? Are
You know why?
cowards.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what I don't know if you heard it, but a common saying amongst Mexicans, it's you know who's Mexican's worst enemy? Pasta.
Themselves,
Exactly,
the
another
Mexicans worse.
Mexican. A
Um,
Mexican's worst enemy is another Mexican. That's
y'all,
just
I
the way it
cannot
is, man.
believe
We don't
y'all.
care about. We're the most. Uh, we're not like that, man. We're not people that are together. We pretty much hate our neighbors. We're like the
Y'all,
worst. We might be good with our family, you know. Oh, it's all about my family, but we don't really care about the other guy that got beaten down. As long as he's not my family member. Yeah, that's the way Mexicans think. I'm telling you, we're like pretty backwards people.
I got a baby with one of you. I thought the bitch was white. She was Mexican, and then she knows she crazy. Y'all do better. I refuse to let y'all get away with that. I know y'all do family. The family is very oriented. I get that. But y'all, I'm disappointed in y'all. Y'all are cowards. How y'all let Carson Allison stab
And
Ramirez
all
back
that
in his arm?
slashing and shooting, Mexican people were already kind of like desensitized to all that, you know, from all
Here we
that
go.
stuff that goes around in Mexico. all the killings and
No. Black. So black people. So you're doing what white people have taught you to do. So you're doing the Mexican on Mexican violence, right? We're not talking about Mexican on Mexican violence right now. We're talking about Caucasians attacking Mexicans. So you are not going to black. What up, Scat Pat? How you doing? We're not going to
I'm
allow
just saying
you.
that Mexicans have no empathy for one another. That's why we're not gonna
No.
protest.
You're not going to blame Mexican on Mexican violence
It's the
on
truth, man.
why.
It's the truth.
I don't care about. I don't care about Mexican
You don't know.
violence right now.
You don't know how our culture is, man. We're pretty much
I
the
gotta bet
cruelest.
one of y'all motherfuckers. I'm around.
We're
I'm around y'all.
cruel.
I know you better than you think.
We're the
Y'all are
cruelest
very
people.
cruel.
We're
Y'all are
cruel,
very cruel to a
motherfuckers.
white and to a white person spit in your face. You real nice.
Yeah,
Sucker.
yeah.
You a coward.
Mexicans
You
are
a
the
coward.
biggest. What was the word you guys use? Kind of like coons.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
a coon.
Mexican.
You the biggest. You the biggest
Mexicans are
coon. You
the biggest coons. Yep, I agree with that.
y'all beat black coons by a long shot. By a long
Yeah.
shot. Because at least Jason Whitlock is somewhat standing against some of them people that he don't like. But Mexican people, y'all are disappointing. Y'all are extremely disappointing. Y'all let Carson Allison stab him to death. And this ain't even all white people. This is a type of white people. These ultra Christian. It's not even out because I like white people. I just don't like these white people. These ultra Christian, it's okay for me to kill you for no reason type. And you sucker ass Catholic wannabe, Christian wannabe, y'all Mexicans are disappointing. And let me tell you something. Y'all are extremely disappointing. Y'all are complacent.
Yes. Yeah.
Y'all stuck in y'all. That's the reason why the white man can hire y'all and pay y'all nothing for y'all to do and tell y'all to do sloppy jobs. I know y'all can do better work than y'all do.
Why are they? Why do you think they want us over here, man? We're the perfect slaves.
He tells y'all to do fast, sloppy work, and y'all do it. Y'all are better slave than niggas. You a better slave than a black man. I really think you are.
Why do you think they want to replace you guys with us?
Because you're better than me. You're a
And
better slave than I am.
And we don't make a fuss about things like
You
you
really
guys are
don't.
about. Yeah, that's a perfect
We'll tear this
slave.
bitch. We'll tear this bitch up and y'all will lay down.
Yeah.
I dislike y'all so much right now, dog.
I just like my
I'm
own
sorry,
people, man.
man.
Why do you think I don't hang around my own people, man?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to say that, but I love I love y'all, but I hate time. What are y'all doing?
I don't know, man. It's a Mexican mentality. So backwards
Y'all,
as fuck.
oh my Jesus Christ.
They
Y'all are out
worship.
of
They
line.
worship. They worship whiteness, and they don't stand up for their rights, man. Especially right here and in Mexico. In Mexico, it's the same thing, man. People don't stand up for their rights. The cartels are pretty much running everything in the dirty government.
That's white people. That's the FBI. Your cartels won't be able to do shit without us.
Yeah. Everybody's working together, but I know, but every to fuck over the masses, the Lord, the poor people, pretty much.
Why are y'all
But
afraid? Why are y'all willing to fight each other, but y'all won't fight against them? Now I admit, black people do fight each other, but we will only let white people pick on us so far till we push back?
I don't know, man. I asked that I'm asking that myself. We love
The only time I see
even amongst families. You say that that we're all family orientated, but there's a lot of Mexican families that don't get along either. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dysfunctional Mexican families.
I know that. I know that too. I know y'all family ties. I look, trust me. Like, I had married into a Mexican family that was full of daughters. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So trust me, y'all. I know how Mexican people can be, but let me tell you, I'm disappointed in y'all though, because I don't care how y'all can be internally. Black people can be perfect, right? Right? Black people are by far perfect, right? Internally, we fucked up. We got some problems. We be fighting with each other. We be doing crazy stuff. Black on black violence is, I will admit, not great, but I'm not gonna hide behind
And
what other groups do to us because
and
of what we do
Mexico,
to us.
man, the Mexican mentality, they don't stand up, because if you do stand up, you end up dead, man. They kill you. Right now, even
So it
the like even the moms that are like fighting to find the remains of their missing children for like years, they're going around digging, and if they start talking too much, making a fuss with the news, they'll kill them, disappear them. So
So Mexicans live in fear,
yeah, pretty much. They know not to make a fuss.
no matter what
Look,
happens.
whatever happens, even the reporters, man, are scared to say the news. You know, in Mexico is like the country where like the most news reporters get killed.
So y'all scared to speak up for yourselves.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I'm
And
gonna do
then
it
I
for
think
you.
it just comes over here, and yeah,
Fuck Carson Allison. You killed a Mexican young man. You killed Ramirez. You a bitch ass nigga. And fuck that nigga that went up at L people in Walmart. The black people will speak up for these sorry ass coward Mexicans if they won't. I know y'all afraid, but we not. We with the shit. Y'all
look,
Mexicans
man,
need to get with that black
I
and
think
brown. Y'all need to get with black and brown. I know y'all hate it because look,
I know it's good
because
that you guys stick together.
my baby mama takes some black dick, but she want to still be with white people. Fuck that bitch, you coming over here with the black people. Y'all Mexicans are gonna, if y'all gonna be cowards, y'all gonna cower down the niggas then. Fuck that, because y'all gonna sit here and let white people destroy y'all. They're gonna work out y'all, kill y'all, destroy y'all, rape y'all, bring y'all. Why do you think so many young children cross that Mexican border? Because white people like them brownies.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't gonna do a damn thing to stop it. So therefore, I guess it's
You think
I
they're gonna
guess it's
make a?
the niggas.
You think? Look, man, and Mexico is the world's also largest producer of child pornography too. So
And who's the
you
biggest?
think
No. So yeah, if y'all are the biggest producer,
yeah,
who's the biggest consumer? Who's the biggest consumer?
white people, Europeans,
Where? White
and
people where?
Americans.
Where? Americans. You said it right, Americans. And
Yeah.
your coward ass people, y'all supply y'all children, y'all supply y'all bodies, y'all supply the drugs, y'all supply the fruit, y'all supply the landscape, y'all supply the clean bathrooms, and y'all supply the clean bathrooms, but yet y'all let them stab and slash your child Ramirez in a bathroom, and you do nothing. Nothing. They shoot y'all in Walmarts. They shoot y'all in Walmarts where y'all mainly live at. El Paso is overwhelmingly Mexican. And y'all did nothing. Y'all ain't ready to ride, nigga.
Nope.
Y'all need to hide under the centers. No wonder Mexicans wanted to be a part of centers. Y'all need to hide under the centers, man. Y'all mad that there wasn't Mexican representation in that movie Centers, but y'all need to hide under the centers. Because y'all ain't gonna grab no shotguns. Y'all ain't look, they had to defeat us at Tulsa. I mean, not Tulsa. They had to defeat us. They had to defeat us at Tulsa, Oklahoma. They had to defeat us at they had to defeat us in Wilmington, North Carolina, which they didn't. They had to fight us at Appalachia, Rosewood, Durham. They ain't never had to truly fight y'all. The Alamo was Mexicans fighting Mexicans, and the white man stood supreme after y'all killed each other.
Yep.
They're gonna beat your ass at the next Home Depot, and we're gonna have to see one of our NAAs. We're gonna have to see Al Sharpton to speak for a Mexican getting their ass whooped at the Home Depot because you a coward. Y'all got to stop this shit. Y'all will never be white. I know y'all petition to be white on y'all birth certificate, where Mexicans will be considered white. But they deported y'all. That's the reason why y'all want incentives, because they deported y'all. They deported y'all back to Mexico, whether y'all were legal or illegal. They took y'all mineral rights. They tried to take the mineral rights of Mexico. They taking your children. They making y'all work yourselves to the bone, and while telling y'all nothing and paying y'all slave wages. And y'all are have to accept this just to be American, and they will snatch that from you at any time. They have deported legal and illegal Mexicans. You Mexicans have to get with this shit. Y'all can't let them do this to y'all. Carson Allison, you cannot let another Ramirez happen. Y'all can't let them keep stabbing y'all up in bathrooms and killing y'all just because y'all Mexicans.
How you?
And this
I
ain't
don't
all
know.
white people. This ain't all white people. This is a selective group of white people that's doing this, and it's making an implication of we got to look at all white people. What are y'all? Because we need all white people to stand against the white people that are attacking Mexicans and blacks in Texas.
Look, man. I think all this is you're all concerned about this because of the Carmelo incident, all this division, and I know part of it is right and all this, but I pretty much think they're using you guys. They want all this fucking chaos, all this division, and I don't know, man. I think it should be more about the bottom classes joining forces, man. Because these white people, man, they're
And I'm glad you brought that up, because if you look at the movie Sinners,
yeah.
the Irish, the poor whites were trying to use the poor Asians, Indians, and blacks. You think that poor people are going to band together, but we've learned that they've taught white people, no, even if you're poor, you're better than a nigger, you're better than a spick, and
Uh,
you're better than a slant-eyed Chinaman. So they'll
Look,
kill
man,
you. They'll kill you to stay on
these
top.
white people, they need us to be like this, divided, because they ain't shit, man. Look at Europe, how small it is. They got no minerals. They got no gold. They really got no. They got to rely on they got to steal it from every other country,
Listen,
right?
I want you to listen to this. This is your people, because the Walmart shooter is not about to get life.
We offer our deep.
And look who's representing him. Look who's representing him. Who's representing him, Garcia? Who's representing that white ordered all those Mexican people? Who's representing him?
I don't know. He looks maybe
He's
Jewish.
a damn Mexican. He ain't no damn Jew. He's a damn Mexican.
There's a lot of Mexican Jews.
I don't give a damn. He's a damn Mexican.
Deepest, most sincere condolences. We know that the pain runs deep and cannot be erased. Today, Patrick Cruz pleaded guilty to the charges brought against him by the state of Texas. He has accepted responsibility for this horrific actions. This plea, following his guilty plea in federal court and the resulting 90 consecutive life sentences, brings judicial finality. In court, Patrick Cruz publicly expressed remorse for the first time when confronted by one of his victims. Patrick will spend the rest of his natural life in prison. He will never again walk free. Patrick will leave prison only in a coffin on God's time. We hope that the resolution spares the victims of our community the further trauma of a protracted trial and
So they didn't go to trial, and he have to go. They didn't go to. He did not go to trial, and he had to go through the murder, the death penalty. He killed all those people. He did not have to go through the death penalty. But they want Carmelo Anthony to go through the death penalty. See, Mexicans, y'all on another level. Y'all on the next level.
decades-long appeals. But legal finality cannot erase the pain, nor does it fully answer the agonizing question, why? So senseless happened here in our community. Over the past 5 years, extensive evaluations by numerous healthcare professionals have concluded that Patrick Cruz suffers from a severe debilitating mental disease, schizoaffective disorder.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work. A Mexican man is explaining why a white guy mentally went in there and killed all of your people. He has schizophrenia pretty much. No, he does not. At the age, so schizophrenia usually kicks in at a later age. He ain't got no schizophrenia. Ain't no schizophrenia. He ain't got no schizophrenia. And what trauma
He was doing a lot of drugs.
What trauma did he go through to have schizophrenia? To go in there and delete 23 of your beautiful people, 22 of your beautiful people, and not receive the death penalty because they're afraid that he might appeal. What you want to appeal? You killed 22 of our people. You should receive the death penalty. But you Mexicans accepted this shit. It's like y'all accepted Carson Allison killing that young man in that bathroom, and y'all expect us to do the same thing with Carmelo Anthony. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it, dog.
What about
what you say?
What about if they release the footage of the Carmelo incident, and it shows pretty much that Carmelo went straight for the heart without Austin punching him
I don't care. I don't care because they show
now you
video
don't care.
of. No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't care, because they show video of Carson Allison stabbing Ramirez and having him cornered in the bathroom and killing him with a knife and him bleeding out and he still got off. So no, I don't care. No, I don't. Nope. We riding for ours. You're not riding for yours, chump. You trying to make excuses right now. We riding for ours, and I hate to call you a chump because I believe as a man, you protect yourself. But what happens when you gotta protect more than yourself? What happens when you gotta protect more than just yourself? So when I call you a chump, I'm talking about how you view your people, not how you view yourself. Because I think you protect yourself. But how would you? But what would you do if you see some little Hispanic man getting stabbed up by some white boys? You think it's just cool?
Ah, eh. Pretty much it's like whatever now, man. I don't really care as long as they're not stabbing me.
Exactly, yo. So you see, and white people learn that this rugged individual ain't working. You Mexicans know rugged individualism don't work. That's why y'all have so many networks of coyotes and supply chains and moving products amongst one another. Because y'all know that shit don't work just to move as individuals. See, white people did a good deal on you. They figured out that you one of the Mexicans that are out of the Mexican chain. You out of the chain, cuz. You see, and I know, and a lot of black people fall. But let me get
Am
out.
I?
Let me get out of the chain of black people. Let me get out of blackness, and then I can enter whiteness. You think if
Mm-hmm.
you get out of Mexicanness, if you leave Mexican people alone, or you individual, you think that makes you pure or good or white. No, it don't. No, it don't. It don't make you white. It don't. It makes you not right. And I learned from that, thinking that you can just stand on your own, fuck out, fuck your people, fuck these black people, fuck. You see, no, you can't say fuck Mexican people. Because if you say fuck Mexican people, eventually they're gonna say fuck you. And they're gonna do you dirty.
Yeah, that's the understanding. I'm just an example of the Mexican mentality. I'm telling you.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
This illness involves profound breaks with reality, including hallucinations and deeply entrenched delusional thinking. His thinking became increasingly divorced from reality, dominated by fixed, strange ideas, not based on fact. This wasn't sudden. We share this not as an excuse, nation for the inexplicable. It is crucial to understand that Patrick's severe mental illness made him exceptionally vulnerable to delusions based on racial misinformation.
So the white man's racism is psychological, it's pathological, and it leads them to go into Walmart, shooting up Walmart, shooting up churches, and disturbing life. And they talking about some black people are such a detriment to society. Mexican people are such a detriment to society. I'm down with you motherfucking Mexicans. Y'all bring a lot to America. Why are black people down with y'all, but y'all not down with black people?
Uh, I don't know. We're
Yes,
pretty
yes, yes,
racist. We are pretty
yes,
racist.
yes, yes. This is the victim shit I'm talking about. Painting a serial killer as a victim is insane to me. And they talking about some we victim. They talking about some we trying to paint Carmelo Anthony as a victim, while they are turning a serial killer into a damn victim. Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all, boy, y'all need black people to love y'all. Let me tell you, yo, I see why I got a Mexican baby mama. Because y'all need black love, yo. I see why Tyranny got a Mexican baby daddy. Because y'all need black love. What the fuck is wrong with you Mexicans? I see why I got a Mexican baby mama. I see why Tyranny down here in Texas with a Mexican baby daddy. Because y'all need black love. Mexicans need black love real heavy. Y'all need black love. Like from the Mexican women need black love from the men.
Well, what
And
happened,
the
man?
Mexican men,
Wait,
the
wait
Mexican
a
men,
minute.
y'all
What
need black
happened?
love from the damn women.
What happened with when you guys got together last time and protested for what is it, Black Lives Matter or George Floyd? You guys pretty much
We got
destroy
a
your
lot
own
of
community. You guys pretty much
no, we
just
didn't.
burned
We got
down your own community, right?
no, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That was a bunch of white people. White people were part of Black Lives Matter, and it was led by black lesbians. And you know what? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
okay. So compare Black Lives Matter to Mexicans. At least those lesbian bitches got millions of dollars. At least those black. Real talk. BLM better than you. BLM better than you Mexicans. BLM is better than you Mexicans. And how y'all are handling racial shit. Y'all are letting y'all kids get slaughtered. This guy slaughtered children from 2 to like 30 something. That was a lot of your youth. That was a lot of your building blocks. So what? Let's talk about BLM. Let's talk about BLM. BLM better than Mexicans. I'll say it. Nigga, what? That what's up? BLM better than
Nah,
Mexicans. What's up?
nah.
What's
I
up?
think all that is just a government psyop, because these governments, they always use their useful idiots, and I'm sorry to call you guys that, but that's what they're using you guys as.
No,
Pretty much
y'all are
useful.
useful
What
idiots.
have you guys accomplished with all
Y'all
this George Floyd?
everything,
Wait a minute. Wait a
everything.
minute.
Y'all look okay. Go ahead. Go.
Let
You
me.
got it.
I'm
You got
not.
it.
I'm not gonna
You got
hate
it.
on, but it's all chaos that you guys are. But no goal. Pretty much. Don't. What has happened? Nothing. They kept the mansions. The lesbians kept the mansions. But look what I put this avatar, because you know who what's going on in Africa and Burkina Faso, right?
Yeah, he doing something. Your people,
He's
Ebro
doing
is doing something.
something.
Your people,
He's doing something. Your
yeah,
people right here.
Mexicans.
That he's doing
He's
something
doing
that
something Mexicans
blacks
will never
in
do.
America can't do.
You never do. And
What black
no.
Americans can't do, he's doing. He's
We're
showing
currently,
black Americans how it's done. He's
no,
showing Mexicans how it's
no,
done. He's showing
no.
everybody how it's done.
He's
He's showing
learning
my
from
people how
us, and
it's done too. It's the truth, man. He's showing everybody. He's showing the
okay.
world how it's done.
So he started to become accountability of his land. He got a lot of those ideas from us. That's just why we are with him. You think black Americans are against him? You think show me that avatar
I'm
triggers me?
just.
No, you should
I'm
be
just.
no, you should be no. You should be
How come
triggered.
no?
You have to
How
go
come
to
you
an
guys don't talk
African.
about them? How,
No,
how come you? How come black
no, we do.
Americans? You
We
guys don't talk
do.
about them.
Yes, we do. You should
Why?
be more triggered. You should be more triggered. You got to use an African and not a Mexican to fight your battle. Why come you didn't?
I'm just pointing this out, man.
No, well, I'm just pointing this out. How come you didn't show me him?
What
Let's
about
get
that,
let,
mother?
let's go picture for picture. Yeah, what about that motherfucker? Let's go picture for picture. See, I don't hate the avatar you showed me, but you hate the avatar I showed you. You said, what about that motherfucker? See, I said we with him. You said, what about that motherfucker? Ha, 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 ha. That's why y'all are cowards. So that avatar don't trigger me, but that picture trigger you. That's why y'all cowards, dog. You don't like your own people. I don't got no problem with Ibrahim out there in Burkina Faso. Them people got tomato. They got tomato sauce now. They mass produce some tomato sauce now. They starting to get into production.
Yeah.
Owning their fruits, vegetables, minerals. Stopping just taking their oil, their diamonds. But you Mexicans can't even stop a white boy from stabbing one of your own in the bathroom. You want to show me an African and think you can trigger me? Ramirez. Let me see if that triggers you.
No, not really.
Because you a chump. You a chump, man. You a chump. You a chump, dog. Like, let me show you this, right? Let me show you this picture, right? Since we saw pictures, right? This white boy Mexican kid to death. That don't. So since you showing triggering pictures, right? That don't trigger you none. That don't trigger you none.
Oh man,
That don't trigger you none, Mexican man.
man, that
Yeah.
Mexican, that picture you
You
showing me. Wait a minute.
you you try to trigger me.
Let me know that
Draw
picture.
a
That's Ramirez, right? That's that Ramirez kid. With that stupid
yeah.
haircut, that he has, I'm kind of glad they killed him, man. He fucking looks stupid. These fucking little stupid Mexicans, stupid little Edgar haircuts, or I don't know, man. He was up to no good, I think.
Oh,
Look at him.
oh. So
He,
he was
he
up to
has a
no.
he has a Dumb and Dumber haircut.
I don't think so. I think
He's a
that's. I
fucking.
think
He
it's a
was a fucking
strong.
idiot.
Yeah, I think he was probably gonna be a good boxer one day.
Oh
That
yeah,
is an Edgar haircut.
he was gonna be
What's
an
wrong with his
astronaut.
haircut? Let's see. So Edgar is a Mexican player, really. Is an Edgar? No, hold on. So I know about the Mexican community. Is an Edgar a Mexican player or not? Call him an Edgar, right? Edgar, right?
He's
Because
a
you called him
fucking
an Edgar.
retard.
No.
A
No.
retard.
No. You called him an Edgar. What's a no? An Edgar is not a retard. An Edgar,
An
they
Edgar,
be getting
an
Mexican.
Edgar
They be
is a
getting
Mexican. It's a pretty much the Mexican version of a Pookie, I think.
and they get all bitches, don't they? Did an Edgar take your bitch? What up,
I don't
Bronze
know.
Bird?
Maybe
What up, Bronze Bird? Yeah, Edgar done took your bitch, huh?
not really. No.
So that's what this started about. That's what this all started about. See, Edgar
I'm just
had
saying.
a Mexican
I'm just
girl.
saying the haircut is stupid, man. We're like a different
You hate on this
generation,
haircut.
man.
You hate
Like
on that
that.
haircut, man.
It's like a different generation than me, you know.
Man, Carmelo Anthony is wearing wearing one of those llama hairdos that most young black kids wear. I'm not. I don't give a damn. It's back.
Well, which
I
was
don't give a
that?
damn. I don't give a damn if Carmelo Anthony got a llama haircut. He got a damn like a little fur like a llama. You know, all the kids got a little llama, the llama haircut. I don't give a damn
Okay,
if he got
like
a
a
llama
little,
haircut.
like almost like the black version of Bart Simpson or something.
Yeah, I don't care. I do not care. Edgar is the Mexican Pookie. They are like a fuck. But I'm saying I don't care about that shit. You hating on Edgar. And you hating on man. You need to be protecting your people rather than hating on Edgar.
I'm hating on Edgar. I'm hating on the cartels. I'm hating on stupid Mexicans. I'm hating on stupid blacks. I'm hating on everybody, man.
Untreated and isolated, particularly in the year leading up to this attack, his grasp on reality weakened based on racial misinformation. Untreated and isolated, particularly in the year leading up to this attack, his grasp on reality weakened as his mind detached and his illness set in. He experienced distressing, intrusive thoughts of violence. He searched the internet desperately for help for his mental illness. He withdrew from work, from school, and from his family. Recognized his instability and unsuccessfully attempted to have law enforcement intervene regarding his firearm possession, but tragically, they did not.
He's gonna be someone's
It was in
bitch in
this state of
jail,
isolation,
like
and profound
Carmelo.
mental distress, that Patrick turned.
Carmelo ain't gonna be nobody bitch in jail because Carmelo gonna be set
Yeah.
free. The fuck up out of here. Yeah. Carmelo gonna be set free just like Carson Allison was set free. So y'all
Where
damn
these?
Mexicans.
I heard they're scoping him out, dude. That he wears that tight little track team suit.
Mm.
He has those.
No,
He has those. He has some. They might think the pretty pink lips. You know.
y'all like that, right? Y'all like the idea of a black man being sodomized. Y'all like that, don't you?
I think it's funny.
That's why you. Let me tell you something. Y'all Mexican men fuck goats. So I wouldn't expect y'all to understand.
We're what?
You Mexican men fuck goats.
Yeah, some of them in
A
the
lot of
rural dogs,
a lot of y'all fuck
chickens,
donkeys too. Y'all
donkeys.
fuck donkeys too. Because that's the reason why white people go to Mexico to these little donkey parties and when goes. And that's how a lot of y'all Mexican boys lose y'all relationship, lose y'all virginity. Y'all lose y'all virginity fucking goats and donkeys. So don't you ever disrespect black people because we trying to help y'all. Now we'll slap off your fucking face. Don't ever get this shit twisted. Black people are extremely loving, but fuck around and find out we can be violent. We'll slap the fucking red off your face. So you need to be respectful. Carmelo ain't gonna go get raped in jail. And I find that disrespectful that you said that.
I know. That's why I said it, man. I
I
I love
no,
triggering people.
you're not triggered.
That's why I'm
Not
Ban
triggering me.
Garcia, man.
I'm not triggered. I'm just responding by telling you I slapped the red off your fucking face. You donkey fucker.
I'm just saying, man. Look, he's a little.
Yeah, that's
How tall?
Carmelo right
They
there.
haven't said how tall,
Yeah.
but he's pretty skinny, young. They like him young. Fresh meat, man. He's gonna be
Yeah,
a fresh fish.
like them little like them little punk ass little Mexican boys.
Yeah, maybe there's a couple. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there's.
There are a whole lot of them. Y'all ain't
Yeah,
that tall. Y'all some little
I
pudgy motherfuckers.
dude. I think maybe Carmelo. Maybe I think that he wants to go to jail. Maybe because maybe he wants to be somebody's bitch. So he killed somebody because
No, no,
that's
no,
the fastest
no, no, no.
way.
The only person somebody bitches you Mexicans, because y'all ain't gonna stand up for yourself. Carmelo handled his right, but see, you ain't handling yours. See, you don't. You ready for
Wait,
the?
I apologize to the
No,
black
you
race.
ready
Why?
for a roof for a white man? You ready for a white man to bend you over a roof? Why you sitting here talking about Carmelo and bent? Nigga, you talking about Carmelo nigga, don't drop the shingles, nigga. Talking about some Carmelo don't need to drop the soap. Don't drop the shingles. Don't drop the basket. Don't drop the basket of
Don't
oranges.
drop the
Don't
oranges.
drop
Yeah,
don't drop your hammer. Don't drop the nail gun looking ass. For real, it's a construction field working looking ass. Let me tell you something. Don't drop the dog.
look,
You
man,
better not.
look at Carmelo. You see my avatar flipping you off. You're standing up for this kid, this little savage, killing around,
I'm
going around
standing up
killing people.
100. Yes, 100%. Yo, because let me tell you something. Are you standing up for Case and
You're
Allison?
wasting your energy. You're wasting your energy standing up for this
No,
loser
did white people waste their
instead
energy
of
standing
putting
up
your
for? Hold
energy.
on. Did white
Instead of
people?
putting look.
Did white people? Did
Instead of
white
putting
people
all
waste
your
their energy?
energy, all that
Did white
money, all
people?
that money, how much
Did,
500,000 you
did,
guys sent to
did,
this loser?
did white
How
people
much?
waste? Hold
How is
on,
that gonna help
pull
the?
that,
How is that?
pull
How
that.
is the?
Hold on,
Is that
listen.
gonna help the black
Pull,
community?
no, poor white people could use that money that they send into Midclass because right now in Frisco and in Plano they're trying to split the county. The rich whites don't want to educate the poor whites. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't even know this area. You're just a bitch ass Mexican that,
I think. Hey, I think that if they do want to do that, it might be better, man.
so
Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Why you want to be relying on the white man?
ain't nobody relying on the white man. What I'm
Why you
saying is
want to be? Why you want to be
the
be tied
did
under
you
the?
hear? Did you hear what I said? The white
Yeah.
man can't rely on the white man. The rich whites are not willing to educate the poorer the poorer whites or the not as
Mm.
rich whites in Plano and Frisco. They're fighting right now trying to split their school district because the rich whites don't want to educate the poor whites. That's a white on white crime. And you talking about that area? You don't know nothing about that area. You don't know nothing about Carmelo. All we know is you willing to let one of your own get stabbed and you say nothing. You willing to let one of your own get shot up in a Walmart and you say nothing. I'd rather hear another Mexican man. I'd rather see that. Let's look at your people. Let's look at what your people do. Y'all speak for this shit.
To the darkest corners of the internet and absorb the political discourse of the time. His illness wrapped his ability to distinguish reality from delusion, hate from non-hate. He became consumed by extreme ideologies found online on sites like 4chan and 8chan. He latched onto hateful rhetoric, particularly the dangerous and false narratives surrounding immigration being repeated in political discourse. The political environment of 2019 was charged with incendiary language. Terms like invasion were used repeatedly in political discourse to describe immigrants and happenings on our border. This rhetoric, rooted in racist ideologies like the Great Replacement Theory, dehumanizes
The Great Replacement Theory. The race loyal white people is an illusion. When white people, they race loyal. When Benton County went in there and let Carson Allison off for killing that Mexican boy, when white people made sure that they got on that jury to make sure that this white boy did not receive the death penalty, y'all Mexicans is weak, nigga. You bean eating burrito head nigga. You buttermilk biscuit burrito head nigga. I'm so disappointed in you. You damn burrito shaped taco face nigga. You are the worst Mexican. You are Americano. You ain't no real Mexican. You better not go to Mexico. I'll tell them real Mexicans about you. Yo, bitch ass. I cannot stand you, yo. You are not a real Mexican, Ban Garcia. You probably white, but call yourself Mexican.
his entire groups of people. While
I
Patrick
don't want to be Mexican, man.
that his views predated the then president and that political figures were not to blame, he also explicitly stated the attack was a response to the Hispanic invasion of Texas, echoing the language used by political figures. Indeed, Patrick believed he was acting in the direction of the president at the time, seeing it as his duty to stop the invasion, because that's what he believed the president was telling him. Those thoughts became cemented in the vulnerable, broken brain. This is the crux of the senseless Patrick, unable to parse reality, absorb toxic rhetoric that casts fellow human beings as a threat. Dehumanizing language, especially when amplified by figures of authority and spread rampantly online, can and did in this.
This
So
white
you
man, no, he hiding behind Trump. He hiding behind Trump for killing Mexicans. He hiding behind Trump for killing Mexicans. And you gonna accept that shit. You a bitch ass Mexican. You don't deserve to eat a taco, nigga. You don't deserve no tortillas. You don't deserve no I can't even pronounce half that shit. You don't deserve no menudo. You don't deserve no burritos. You don't deserve no I wish I could pronounce half the shit y'all eat. I would tell you that you don't deserve to eat it. You don't even deserve no sour cream. You don't deserve no you don't deserve the new the go back to go to the ranch where your you don't deserve to go to the back ranch. You don't deserve to ever go back to Mexico. You don't deserve you don't deserve your Mexican ancestry. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve to give your daughter a quinceañera, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You don't even deserve to give your daughter a quinceañera, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You don't deserve. If you have a do you have a daughter, nigga?
Nope.
You don't.
So what's gonna happen when Carmelo
No
gets locked up?
Modelo's, no Modelo's, no Modelo's for you, nigga. No
What's gonna happen?
Tecates, no
What's gonna happen
Tecates for
past the
you. What?
once he gets locked up? Are there gonna be massive riots? You think? Like George Floyd.
Nigga, you can't go to no quinceañera and find a new girlfriend, nigga. You can't go to no more quinceañeras and find a new girlfriend with your bitch ass. I'm so disappointed in you motherfucking Mexicans.
You think there's gonna be riots for Carmelo? I'm just asking you.
We might decide to tear it up. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. We might. It depends how we feel, nigga. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. We might.
Not really. I might eat some popcorn while I'm watching.
Yeah, nigga, you might go eat. Yeah, you might go. Yeah, you can sit your. Yeah, with your. Nigga, that's why real Mexicans don't fuck with you. You white. You American Mexicans. Real Mexicans don't fuck with you. You American Mexicans. That's why they rob y'all bitch asses. And you know what? And I see why. Really... I see why niggas in the hood coon ass niggas. I mean, because I'm not no real coon ass nigga. I get conservative ways and shit, but I don't have no problem with the darker side of, you know what I mean? The underworld, the underbelly. Because you know what? And white people ain't got no problem with their underbelly either. They really don't. That's just why they won't put their underbelly to death.
This case have deadly consequences. It poisons minds, particularly those vulnerable due to mental illness or isolation, and validates horrific.
So anytime a white man kills somebody, it's mental illness or fear. You a sorry Mexican.
Violence. When groups of people are described as an invasion replacement, it strips them of their humanity and positions them as targets. Let me be unequivocally clear. This explanation of a severe mental political environment does not in any way justify or excuse the horrific violence.
He's crazy, man. He's loco.
He bears responsibility for the choices he made and the devastation that he caused.
That's what Carmelo should do, saying pretty insanity.
Consequences for the remainder of his life in the harshest conditions of confinement. The strength and resilience of the El Paso and Ciudad Juarez in the face of this horror has been extraordinary. This community.
You think that's going to be the Carmelo's defense that he was hearing voices?
This Chick-fil-A employee for anything she wants. You could pick any item you want. I'll go get it.
Represents the very opposite of the hate that drove the attack. It is a place of connection, of faith, and of cross-border kinship. Patrick failed in his.
See, that's all y'all Mexicans worried about. That's all y'all Mexicans worried about. White people can kill y'all in massive numbers as long as y'all can cross that border. You sorry fucking coward Mexicans.
Mission to sow division here because the bonds of this community are strong. Moving forward, the focus must shift entirely to the needs of the survivors, the families of those lost, and the healing of our community. We heard the powerful impact statements, the stories of loss, pain, and fear, but also of incredible faith and resilience at the federal sentencing. We must continue to listen and to support and to provide resources needed for healing, however long it takes. We hope that today marks a step, however small, towards healing for all of those affected. May we honor the memory of those lost by rejecting hate, championing compassion, and working tirelessly to build a future where such tragedies are unthinkable.
I'm feeling sorry for him already.
Nuestras familias. Dios bendiga a todas las víctimas.
Vaya con Dios.
Y nuestra comunidad del Paso y Ciudad Juárez. Nuestras familias. Que Dios los bendiga a todas las víctimas. Nuestras familias. Y nuestra comunidad del Paso y Ciudad Juárez. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to.
That's nasty work. To have a Mexican come up and speak for a white man that slaughtered all your people and then speak Spanish to y'all that have love and peace and forgiveness. Y'all are a sorry group of bitch ass people. Y'all weak. And white people got y'all where they had us saying at one point. And no wonder Mexican women like black dick. Not only is my shit probably bigger, but I can fight better, nigga. And y'all are trash, nigga. You suck, Van Garcia.
Maybe about the dick, yeah, but the fighting, nah.
You crazy. Your black boxers are better than Mexican boxers, nigga.
No.
Holyfield dropped your bitch ass. Holyfield dropped all you Mexicans. And I feel
No,
like,
no.
Van Garcia, I'd drop you, nigga. I feel like if me and you boxed, I'd drop your bitch ass. You won't even fight for your people. You a sucker.
Shit, you don't even know how to box, man.
I square your whole ass up,
Have you
nigga.
ever been in a boxing? My brother was a boxer, and
No, I'm talking about you,
I've
not
been
your
boxing
brother.
since I've been
Not your
9.
brother. Not your brother, you.
He taught me how to box since I was 9.
He try to fight for yourself.
Yeah.
You really, because you ain't gonna do shit for yourself or your people. You a sucker. I'll square up with you, nigga. Come on, you can't box. You can't fight. You can't fight Garcia. You sound
Yeah. That's what everybody. I guess
That's what everybody say. Yeah,
That's
now
what everybody says. Yeah.
now you got now. So you see that? I had to threaten you as an individual Mexican for you to care about me talking shit about Mexicans. You
Yeah.
trash, my nigga. That shit, you just not only would I square your ass up, but I talk shit about your whole people. Like just like Floodweather did, it's like Floodweather fake Mayweather did, because you don't even care about your people. That's the reason why I
Nah,
write.
you know
That's the
what?
reason why I write, boys.
My people are pretty. They're trash, man. I think.
How they trash, but
What?
y'all, how they trash, but this country needs y'all. How they trash, but Mexico is currently suing America because because they brought a bunch of guns and drugs into the damn country. Why do you think China and America is using Mexico as a medium between their drug they drug abuse and they drug
Because
trafficking?
they can, and because they know that Mexican people are trash, and for a little bit of money, they're willing to do anything.
Oh, that's wild. Yo, your ski mask, right. Nigga, y'all niggas went on the great migration, the great walk, the great hike. You know what I'm saying? They sent the Indians on the Great Trail of Tears, but y'all niggas went on the Great Migrant Walk to get to America to let a Carson Allison delete your ass. Bitch ass Mexicans, get the fuck out of here. How your family members walk this far for you to let that wimpy ass white boy stab one of y'all up in the bathroom and y'all bitch ass not do nothing? Y'all the weakest ass group of y'all weak, nigga.
You
No
know
wonder.
why? Because no
Let's see,
matter if they're
long as y'all can cross that border and get a pickup truck, you damn Mexicans is happy.
no, it's because let me put it this way: whatever they do to us here,
Man, fuck the
it
moonwalk,
doesn't compare.
fuck the
Doesn't
moonwalk, the migrant
compare.
walk.
It doesn't compare to the shit that we put up with other Mexicans in Mexico, man. White people are not as bad as Mexican people. I'm telling you, Mexican
Oh
people are
shit.
the biggest fucking assholes in the
Who
world.
who do you trust more, white people or Mexican people?
White people,
Okay.
and then maybe I'll put it in this order: probably white, then maybe Asian, maybe black afterwards, and the last is Mexicans, Latinos.
Do you trust Jews or Mexicans?
Well, that's nah, man. That's you can't trust the Jews, man. Everybody knows that.
Do you trust Jews or Mexicans?
Well, Mexico right now is controlled by
Okay, then.
Jews. You know that the
Yeah,
Mexico,
it is. You have a female president and she's Jewish.
yeah,
But
and
then
pretty
so
much
Mexicans
they control the most of the
hold on.
Jews, Mexican Jews. Yeah,
Mexicans trust Jews more than Mexicans.
pretty much. Or you're looking at it right now. They
Damn,
voted for her.
man.
Yeah, man, we're the most self-hating people in the world. We even have a word for it. I don't know if you heard of it, for the especially women. You hear the word malinchista, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much it goes back to pre-Columbian times when a Native American woman pretty much, that's the myth that she helped out uh, Hernan Cortez, pretty much translating for him in Spanish because she knew Spanish somehow, and from another contact from another Spanish conquistador, and she pretty much, they blame her for Mexico's downfall, and pretty much every Mexican has a little bit of that in them. Sellouts. We're sellouts, man.
So Mexicans cannot be trusted in the river. So Mexicans cannot be trusted.
Nah, man. Hell no. We're the man right here where I live. It's run by Mexicans. It's a sanctuary city. Uh, Everybody's Mexican. The mayor, even the people that pick up your trash are Mexicans. Everybody's a Mexican. Dude, it's so corrupt right here. There's 80, like I don't know how many million, $18 million went missing from the city. They don't know where it went. They have like they built ranches in Mexico. The mayor has like all kinds of properties. Supposedly he puts them under his family's name. Dude,
Oh shit!
I'm
Hey,
I'm
Lena,
I'm
you got it,
telling you.
Lena. You got it, baby. You got it, Lena. Hey,
Good
Lena, you got it,
morning.
baby. You got it.
Viva Mexico! I love the Mexicans. I ride with the Mexicans. Even though I'm black, I'm pro-black, yes, but I love the
Them
Latino
Mexicans,
culture.
them Mexicans, they don't fight for themselves, Lena. They don't fight for themselves.
Yes, they do. They free. They fought for us before. If for Cinco de Mayo, if they would have lost Cinco de Mayo,
Lena,
you
Lena,
know the French was trying
Lena.
to.
You see the
They was
black
Look,
trying to
women?
group
after
up with.
look, wait a
That's
minute.
that's
Cinco de
why
Mayo,
that's
wait.
why y'all that's why y'all
Cinco
need
de
black
Mayo.
love, right?
After they beat the French, they let the French pretty much stay in Jalisco. The French all pretty much own a whole little city. Then they were killed them off just because they're white. And
Shout out to
now,
Jalisco. Woohoo! I love Jalisco. My ex-boyfriend family, one side of his family from Jalisco. That's where they think, isn't that where they make Patron?
I don't know. I got family from Jalisco too, but
Shout out to Mexico. My boyfriend was half. My ex was half. But I'm with a Peruvian now. Shout out to the
oh,
Latino
And this is why I
nation.
said, and this is why I say y'all need black love, because black people love y'all more than y'all love yourselves. Real talk.
Dude, you got a Mexican baby mama.
I know. I know. I know.
You love
I
the
know.
Mexicans too.
That's why I'm saying we love them more than they love themselves.
I just want to spread the love to the Latino community. Actually, I am in that Latino community, but I'm not Hispanic. I'm Latino, not Hispanic. However, shout out to y'all, especially the Peruvians. Shout out to my Incas, my Inca king that
you
I have.
look,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Peruvian people talk to your Peruvian boyfriend, okay?
I
Talk to him.
love it. He's
Talk to
sweet
him.
now.
No, wait a minute. Talk to him about Mexicans. He's gonna tell you how much of an asshole Mexicans are. We're the cruelest people, man. We talk so much shit to Peruvians. We
I hear
don't.
that. I hear Mexicans. Yeah, I heard that twice. That Mexicans don't like Peruvians, but he doesn't feel that way about Mexicans. Now, what he
Yeah,
does
because
feel,
they're raised different. We're pretty much like raised like little savages. We're like hating each other, hating each other.
yeah,
We're cruel. We're the cruelest people in the world.
I don't think so. Okay, my ex boyfriend, well, he was Mexican and black, and white too as well, but the white was Spaniard. So, but
Oh,
his mom she has dual
Hey, yo,
citizen.
get that Caucasian shit out of here. What the fuck is you doing, dog? We up here talking
But
about why these Mexicans ain't acting right.
I like but the thing about Mexicans is nothing bad that they do. My Peruvian boyfriend feels that they over represented, like, but there's more Mexicans than any Hispanic population in America. So the Mexicans do have the highest Hispanic representation. He's like, everyone thinks I'm either Mexican or Puerto Rican. He actually looks Puerto Rican. Everyone thinks my Peruvian boyfriend's Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans think he's Puerto Rican because he's like in Ohio, and they have a high Puerto Rican population.
Yes, Puerto Ricans
Yeah,
are tied to blacks. Mexicans tied to blacks. We are having to give black love to Mexicans. That's what I think Mexicans are missing because Puerto love.
now I
Mexicans
love.
don't. Mexicans
I
don't. We have to give. We have to spread the blacktivity. We're gonna have to teach Mexicans how to band together and
We're
actually love each other.
Mexicans.
We thought y'all loved each other.
We're a
and actually
self-hating race, pretty much.
now to a certain extent I see it. I'm in Chicago. I'm in a sanctuary city, and there are Mexicans here. We have a high population of Mexicans, Venezuelans,
Yeah, but
and
it's not the same. It's not the same. When you have like a couple Mexicans, it's okay. But
oh no, we have a lot.
when you live in a town full of Mexicans, it's
It's
oh
lit.
man,
It's
it's not the
lit.
no man.
My best friend was in a town full of Mexicans, and it is lit all do summer. Now my boyfriend always says like, "How come you don't do Peru?" It's hard to find Peruvians. They're not that well represented, but I do like Peruvian culture. But Mexicans, because there's so many, so populous here. I do like the way they celebrate stuff. Like they celebrate. It be lit. It's always a barbecue weekend. They see you walk in. Hey, you want to come over? We got Coronas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're a black.
We are with no, but wait, with other people, we're the greatest. If you're a white person or even uh black people were like because there weren't that many, they were popular in my school. So with other races, we're
No, you
great.
mean you
We're
mean you, you
great.
mean you mean you mean white people. So check right. So
Even black people,
yeah, that is true,
Uh,
y'all.
especially black chicks.
no,
Well,
see now that's my biggest gripe with Mexicans. And like I find Mexican men are attractive, but I think Mexican men, or not just Mexican, I don't want to just blame Mexican. I think Hispanic men see black women as easy. Oh, I can sleep with her, but I'm not going to date her. I feel like they hide, like they keep us in.
we
And
don't
they
give a damn about that shit, Lena.
and they
Okay, like
won't
Lena,
they'll
Lena, we
fuck
don't
look
know.
they'll
No, we don't care. We don't care. Like Lena came in here with that bullshit. I'm sorry,
because
Lena. You
they'll
come
fuck
up
a
here
black
later.
chick, but like she said, they don't claim them because they want to be white. They're not gonna want to be dating and have babies with a black girl because we're racist. Black Mexicans, we're
Lena, we ain't trying to hear that shit.
You
All
it's
right,
the
you
kicked
got it,
truth.
me.
Lena.
That was you that kicked me.
Yes, Lena, we ain't trying to hear that shit. You got it though.
I
Why
know you're
did
trying
go?
to I know you're trying to defend Mexican people, but I'm Mexican. I'm speaking for white people. We're the biggest haters in the world. We hate each other. We're not gonna stand up for each other, never. And that's why they have us here because we're the
I
perfect slaves.
Well, I see one thing too about Mexicans or some Hispanic people, because I've seen it in other Hispanic populations that I didn't know there was intra racism. Like they even have a color system. Their color is.
Oh yeah, you know what my nickname growing up
Mhm.
in between in my family was El Negro, just
Oh
because
wow!
I was
Damn,
the
bro,
darky one.
stop trying to hide behind black people. Stop
No,
trying
I'm
to
not.
hide.
But they do that.
They,
Like
So you trying to be a black man? Now you trying to be a real nigga
no,
like me? Negro
no, I'm
means the
not.
nigga. So you trying to be the nigga, huh? You trying to be the
That's what they
nigga?
called me. That's what they called me for being a little bit dark.
The nigga?
you know what?
My own family.
So you
Yeah,
were just
My
the nigga.
that was my
So you were the
nickname.
nigga. So
and
I'm
guess
supposed
what
That
you
was
to, but I am the I am the nigga. You ain't the nigga. You ain't El Negrito, El Negrito, whatever you think you is. I am the real nigga. I'm from
Yeah,
North
you are,
Carolina.
but
Let me tell you what. Okay,
Carolina.
now
Hold on.
to a Mexican,
I'm from North Carolina. I'm the real nigga.
mind you, my ex, he's Mexican, white, and black. He looks almost completely Mexican. Like when I first brought him home, no one knew that I was with a black man for the longest. Like he was biracial. So his family, you know what they nickname called him? They called him Tyrone. I was like, what? They wouldn't say it around me, but I see them. I was like, who's Tyrone? And I
Y'all,
was like,
so
that's me.
so Mexican men rather stand up for yourself. Y'all rather cultural appropriate black men and black women fall for it because they see look at her laughing. You think see Lena think it's fun with your frog head, with your frog forehead. I'm like, Lena, what is wrong with you, Lena? You are disrespecting black people right now.
What?
Like, and
No,
I'm
they
disappointed.
called him Tyrone.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in your light skinned ass. I'm disappointed in Mexicans and you light skinned blacks. That's why when I make I make sure my light skinned black children know that they daddy black.
Well, my daddy's black.
You know your daddy, but he ain't teach you enough blackness right now. You want some Michael Jackson shit. Forget the Margaret walk. You want some moonwalk.
Well, my daddy was like crazy. He overdid it, but he was super black. I have a biracial daddy. My dad's dad is white.
He ain't black then. What the fuck?
He is black.
Lena. Oh, Lena, you are a white sympathizer. That's what you are.
the only aren't the only really black people from Africa though, because everybody has a little mix now over here, right?
Yeah. Why do Mexicans in Mexico hide the black people?
What's that again?
No, yeah.
Why do the Mexicans in Mexico hide the black people? It's a whole town, they said, of black people. They have like this Afro fest
There's a
that they have.
couple. There's a couple places where black people used to live, but most of them have been wiped out
By
because
Mexicans. By
no,
Mexicans.
yeah, but not by killing them.
Yeah.
Pretty much by breeding them out of existence. They pretty much
Here we
yeah,
go.
you
Here we
can.
go. So y'all kind of y'all didn't breed them white people out of existence in Mexico.
No, because they want to be white. Yeah,
Why y'all breed the blacks out?
because they don't want, because they hate on anything dark, I guess.
And see
So if
there
I
we
go to
go. There you go.
if
You
I go
hating
to
ass Mexicans.
see if I go to Mexico and
Hmm.
like they always because they've been warning black people not to go to Mexico.
No,
Like
they'll love you in Mexico.
I'm scared.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I'm telling you, that with others, we're especially Black Americans, you're gonna be popular, man. I had a friend of mine. He took his black friend, a Black American, to Sinaloa. This black,
Hmm.
big, tall dude, pretty chunky, man. But he was he stood out. He was big dude. So next thing you know, like yeah, like kids walking around, like hey, like he was like a celebrity. Next thing you
La
know, like
Negra, El Negro,
We
El
don't care
Negro.
about that racist ass shit. The big black nigga that we can take pictures with, the freak
no,
show. We don't care
no,
about
man,
being
they're
y'all freak
like
show.
he was even like getting proposals and stuff from chicks. You know what I mean? So
No, they trying to no, they trying to
wait, this
I'm
dude,
scared.
he ended up bringing I guess he got a passport and he brought a Colombian chick and he married her and they've been together for like 10 or more years.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
There's nothing
Ain't
wrong with
nothing
that,
wrong
but
with that.
that's
I'm
what
But we
I'm
scared to go to
saying.
Mexico.
no. We talking Lena.
I'm telling you
Lena,
how Mexican people
no,
are.
Lena, you moving the goalpost. We talking about welcome day and ticket for Carson Allison and that young Mexican boy that got killed they got killed in Texas in the bathroom of the school, got stabbed. Y'all didn't take
Ooh,
up
I
for
didn't
them.
hear that. I didn't hear about this story.
Exactly. Y'all, you don't know about none of these stories. There was a white boy that stabbed a young Mexican boy to death in a bathroom at
Have you
school.
asked any other Mexicans? Because nobody knows about this story. I'm telling you.
I
No,
know y'all don't.
I
All
could
y'all know,
ask.
all y'all know is Carmelo Anthony. You dumbass
Yeah.
Mexicans.
Yeah, I know Carly Anthony. And it's another new one that
You
came out too.
because all niggas know and all Mexicans know, all minorities know is what white people tell us to be worried about.
Yeah.
Why they killing us? Why they killing us? They killing us and y'all don't even know this damn story. Shame on y'all.
Now
Nah, I
I got a
think
question.
go for it.
Okay, now I'm a black woman. I'm 5'2", chunky. Now if I go to Mexico, am I going to be a target?
You a
I know
buttermilk biscuit. We ain't going to Mexico. We in America. We
no
talking about
because
them
they said they was
killing
killing black
something in
women.
America. We don't give a damn about that. We talking about here in America.
Who's killing black women?
The Mexican
See,
people like you know that one girl, she went there and her friends killed her there, and the
oh,
Mexican cops didn't do anything.
we
And then
don't
there
give
was
a.
another
Here
group.
we
Oh, she
go.
went for like plastic surgery
Here we
or
go.
something,
Yeah.
and they killed her.
Here we
And it was
go.
Yeah,
saying
but
black and
it's not like
Lena,
really like
I'm
it's not gonna
sorry,
be like
Lena. I'm sorry,
it's not
Lena.
gonna be like physical
I'm sorry,
violence,
Lena,
you
but
know.
get that shit out of here. I'm sorry, Lena, but no. All right, yo. We ain't trying to hear nothing about her going to Mexico. We ain't talking about no passport sisters. We're not talking about passport bros. We're talking about white people committing crimes against blacks and Mexicans in America, and we are Americans too. We don't give a damn about who y'all dating. We don't give a damn about who y'all going to see. We don't give a damn. We do not give a damn about
trying to
none
go
of
to
that.
Mexico. I ain't never been. I always want to go. I'm trying to go to Acapulco.
Well, Acapulco right now is pretty hot. They say because there's a pretty much controlled by the cartels. So there's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of
You
other
know, staying
places.
away. Where are some safe places in Mexico can I go?
Try Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, Puerto Vallarta.
There's a safer beach in front of Puerto Vallarta because even Puerto Vallarta there's a lot of control already, but it's kind of expensive. In front of it, there's another beach called Punta de Mita, and it's
Oh, that
pretty much
sounds sexy.
it's
Punta de Mita. You want
yeah,
my Punta de
it's pretty
Mita?
much a calmer version of Puerto Vallarta. It's like way better, it's safer, and they got new hotels just been built.
We don't
Check it
Mhm.
out.
care. We don't care because Mexican hotels have carbon monoxide poisoning, and you will die. Your ass won't be able to breathe down there. They got carbon monoxide poisoning in them sorry ass built Mexican hotels. And we don't give a damn
I'm.
about Mexico. We talking about
I want to
why
go.
no later negative. We
Viva
talking about
Mexico!
why.
Let's fight for the Mexicans if they don't fight for themselves. Viva Mexico! Let's ride. How do I say ride in
So you
Spanish?
want to so
Como se dice
you want to
ride
go
en
to Mexico?
español?
You want to go to Mexicans in
Yeah,
Mexico?
I
Sí,
think
We
claro,
talking
claro.
and Mexicans are fighting to get over here. You want to go to Mexico and fight for Mexico over
Man,
here?
you
You
might as
don't lost the
well. They
battle.
gonna send all of us to El Salvador. We might as well.
No,
Let's embrace.
maybe you and your boyfriend, but they not sending me and mine. We gonna fight for
They gonna
ours
send you
here.
and your ex-wife. She actually is
No,
Mexican. It's a
no, they're
crazy
not gonna
part.
send her ass. They ain't
She
sending her
actually.
ass nowhere. They don't want Mexican her back. She was damn near white. They don't want her back.
you know why Mexicans hate
Shit.
Peruvians. You know why?
Yeah,
Cause they
talk
cause
about
they
that shit.
brown.
Yeah, because they're darker. They'll make fun of them because we're the biggest races in Latin America.
Yeah,
I'm
cause
telling you.
Yeah, they are.
Peruvians look
They are. They are.
Peruvians look
Mexicans are
more
the
native.
biggest. Mexicans are the biggest race. Let me tell you, the only reason why Mexicans like he good in baseball, but Mexicans are racist. Okay, the Mexicans with their ugly asses wearing all that makeup with they flat. Let me tell you something. You ass
They
motherfuckers with y'all
ugly.
cowboy
You
boots on.
bang. You got a children by a Mexican.
No, I'm
You
talking
bang
shit right
that.
now.
How I knock the bottom out of that? Ain't no way she
Shut the
ugly.
fuck up. She gorgeous, but she. But
He
no,
took
Before you showed me.
Pazza took
shut
advantage.
this shit up.
He took
Shut this
Pazza
shit
took
up.
advantage
I got a beautiful black.
because Mexicans, even Mexican women, they love other races more than they do Mexicans. So you took advantage of it too, Pazza.
I did. I did. I
Shout
like
out
skin
to my
women.
Mexican queens.
Shut
What's
up,
the,
Lena. We talking
My
about.
sister, my
We
sister,
talking
my
about
sister, my sister's dating a fucking he pretty much he lives with a white dude, a white cop. They got a kid together. That's the dream
I
come true
know.
for a
She
Mexican.
don't wear white. The dream come true for Mexicans is either to get white upper to get white class hood or get the being a cool black. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
I
Mexicans
want
want to be
that. Is this
and
how you
Mexicans.
she's
say it?
my
I
look,
want
my
that
sister.
No,
Mexico?
Mexicans want to be Puerto Ricans. That's
No,
why
they
Puerto
don't.
Ricans. Mexicans,
Puerto
yeah, they
Ricans are
do.
boring.
No,
I
Mexicans
love
want
Puerto
to be
Rican
cool.
music. They got good
Lena,
music.
shut the. Lena, I'm sorry, but Lena, I got to
Puerto
probably
Ricans
send you
got good music, but
to
that's
the.
about it. And they got
I'm,
decent food, but the Mexican food is way better. Shout out to my
Lena,
Mexicans. You
but
haven't
Lena, you have a
lived till
blessed.
you had homemade
Lena,
tortillas
you have a blessed
and
day. Lena,
tamales.
have a blessed day, Lena. Have a blessed day, Lena. We're gonna end this live stream around now. Lena, with that bullshit. The Mexicans are trying to be either black or white. Y'all can't fight for yourselves. Y'all need to hide under black people. Here, Lena, come back
Hey,
again.
pass the. Let me ask you something out of unrelated, but remember Pete Rock, Persian Prepper?
Yeah. What happened to him?
Supposedly how he passed away.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah.
So that he was married to the black lady.
Yeah.
We used to go on channels together. Like me and he used to go on my channel all the time.
Yeah. He passed away.
I didn't know Pete passed away. The prepper, like you know, Pete at the end of the.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He's lying, man. He faked his death because I think he thinks he's gonna get deported. Because before he died, I subscribed to his Instagram account, and he's still active on his Instagram account.
Oh
What the
wow.
fuck? Yo.
I figured it out, man. He's fake. He faked his death, fucking Persian Prepper.
Now he
But
was. What was he?
he's
What race is
scared.
he?
He's scared of La Migra.
What race is he?
He was
He's
Persian.
He's Persian. I met him
I,
at Amarillo. He's to come on my channel all the time.
He
but
Persian.
yeah,
He married to a black woman.
Well, he
he
had a
was.
chat. Yeah, are they still together?
No, they got divorced, and he moved to somewhere, and supposedly the post that he put that he had died was posted by his wife. But I'm not buying it, man.
So the black woman that he was married to divorced him?
Yeah, he left him.
Because she's from Louisiana, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I remember that shit.
yeah.
He faked his death on YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah. On YouTube, he put like a little post on his channel, a community post, and that links you to his GoFundMe. Like he was begging for money to send the body back.
Yo,
Wild.
that's a wild shit.
That is some
But
nerve.
check it out, man. His channel's still a Persian Prepper, so his post is still up. Check it out.
He on Instagram?
He's on Instagram under another name,
So
but his
he
channel
on
over there,
YouTube?
he's just he was just doing
Well,
like
no.
clothing. It was
So where's his channel at? Is it on YouTube or is it on Instagram?
he has one on Instagram, but I'm telling you, like he was active. He was like designing clothing and everything, right?
Uh
and then he just went dead, I guess. But he's still active. Like I can still see activity. Like he's on his, because it tells you that this guy was active yesterday or this long ago. So he's
Yeah.
still there. He's still there, but he's not saying nothing.
And his name is Persian Prepper.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Let me check real quick.
This is crazy.
But I hate to admit this though. My boyfriend gets mad when I say this. I think the Hispanic people that's from the continent, or the Latinos basically from the continent, are cooler. Like the Mexicans, South Americans, Central Americans, all of them, they lit.
Nah, Lena, we on something else right now, yo. We on something else right now, yo. You remember that dude that used to come on my channel that was a prepper? That she
Uh-huh.
remember, like with Sheed and all of them used to come on my channel, like the Persian guy. Yeah, I didn't know he faked his death on Instagram though.
I
Let me
remember him
see.
though.
Pete Rock. What's his
Pete,
channel? It's the
yeah,
channel.
yeah,
Pete
Pete
Rock is
Rock, yeah,
his.
Pete Rock, yeah, Pete Rock, yeah.
That's his channel name on Instagram.
I
Where's Pete?
remember.
Is Pete Rock what?
Pete Rock 72. All capitals.
72.
All capitals. It's Pete space Rock 72 together. Rock 72 together.
Ooh, he got his clothes up there.
Yeah, he was doing clothing and everything. But I'm telling you, like I could still click on him, and the last activity was when I put "Hey man, were you hiding or what?" And then now he hasn't. He looks like he hasn't been active that much now.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was making that American. He was trying to make that American shit.
Yeah, but he was over here on a visa, I guess, and he just stayed. So right now, I guess he's just hiding. He has some good clothing, man. I was about to buy some clothing. Dude. I was about to send him some money, and then he like died, and I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't send him that money for that.
You about to buy some of this? You about to buy some of this clothing?
He, just to help him out, dude, because he wasn't doing that good.
Okay.
That's not my style, but hey. But yeah, he was just designing. I guess he found the company, and he would send them the designs, and they would print the clothing, and he was trying to sell it, and that was his last little the last I heard from him, I guess.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like this pandemic warrior shirt. I ain't gonna lie with the evil nurse, the evil female, the gothic nurse on it. I kind of like that shit. With you take the writing off the side, like with some Jordans that might be fly. Maybe that.
Yeah, there
But
was a
this,
couple good ones, I guess. I was gonna
damn.
get one with had like one of those 300 warriors.
You gonna get one of these? You gonna get this suit, nigga? Where's you gonna get this suit?
Hey, shit. He comes out modeling some clothes and a couple of pictures.
Oh shit! Oh shit, man!
But yeah, man, it's like that one, that 300 shirt. I was gonna that sweater. I was gonna get that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a real sellout Mexican dog.
Why?
Why
Why?
why you get a Spartan shirt? You're a sellout Mexican man. Get out of here.
I look like a motherfucker with that boot. I got a little beard and everything, a little tan.
This motherfucker got a Russian China shirt. He got a Russia China Canada. Yo, y'all wildin', dog. I'm sick of y'all, man. I'm sick of y'all YouTube people, man. Why they fake his death for? Got the Texas shit. Don't mess with Texas.
He's in. I think he's like in upstate New York or somewhere up there.
Man, I'm gonna add him, dog. I'm gonna
He's
add him. I'm gonna add him a message. I'm like,
he's
what's
not gonna
good?
he's not gonna come out of hiding till Trump leaves office. I'm pretty sure he's scared. He doesn't want to get deported back to
Iran.
No, I think he would go back to Germany.
No, he's Iranian.
Yeah, but he got a. I think he had a German citizenship.
But America, I think he had a German citizenship, but America is at war with Iran. They might send him back to Germany, but they might send him straight to Iran. He's Iranian.
No, well, I think maybe that's his plan from the GoFundMe, save some money and maybe go back to Germany because he has family in Germany. So maybe that's what he did. Either he's hiding or he went back to his because the GoFundMe was supposedly set up by his brother that we never knew he had a brother. He, to and they were gonna cremate his remains and send them to Germany to have him buried at a Muslim cemetery, which was weird. Which was weird because remember he would say that he wasn't Muslim.
He said he wasn't Muslim.
Yeah, but he was gonna get buried at a Muslim. Like what's going on?
So where's the shit about his death at? I want to see that. Where's that at?
Well, on the Persian Prepper channel on YouTube, he on his last post he put like a link into his GoFundMe, and then it has like a little story right there about how they want to send the body back because his mom wants to see him for the last time or something.
I don't see Persian Prepper on YouTube. Is it one? Is it one? Is it one word?
Let me see. He's oh shit.
Because it used to be 300 warriors.
Man, what was it? 300 or was it?
It was 300 warriors.
Let me see. Because well, one of his channels got taken down. Maybe he took down his channel.
I can't find it. Damn. That nigga wild, dog. So is he alive or is he gone? Hey. This is Pastor $40, No Short Production. I gotta get up out of here.